Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, we got ourselves a quality check with the Model Y, Tesla's best-selling vehicle, and let's do a quality check. So we got this black Model Y here, and let's start off by looking at the left side. And let's move on to the bumper. And let's move on to the right side. Remember, if you're taking a delivery of a Model 3, Y, or S, you want to take your time. You want to bring a notepad. You want to record your delivery. And you want to make sure that the car is built to the best of their ability. There's no reason for you to go there and accept the vehicle in a rush. So just take your time, go through each and every panel. And after you've done with the exterior, that's when you want to move into the interior. So let's continue on with our quality check. We're first off going to start off with these upgraded rims. And you want to check all 4 tires. And then let's move on to the driver's side. You want to see if the door handles are flush. You want to rub one finger from this panel to see if it's flush. You'll be able to tell. By rubbing one finger to this panel, you shouldn't see any groove, and they should just run smoothly. Check the rear to see if it's flush, and it is flush. Check this panel up here and see that it's tight as possible. Also, you're going to want to check back here. So these are very tight, and that's beautiful, and that's what we want to see. So let's take a look at this rear. Oh, so this is the performance without the Uber turbine wheels. So yeah, it's the performance, but it's not the Uber turbines. So that's an odd combination, but I guess that's what they wanted. All right, so let's look at the right side to see if it's flush. Okay, beautiful. It's nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. Right side rear door is not flush. If you look closely, it sits out a little bit, but that's a minor issue. It can be fixed less than a day. So that's also not flush, but I'm going to be giving this Model Y a pass. So let's move on to another Model Y. So all right, we got this blue Model Y here, and let's take a look at the left side. And let's move on to the right side. Now let's check these tires here, and these are the hubcaps that come with the vehicle. If you take these hubcaps off, there's a nice set of rims underneath, and if you were to powder coat them, I think you will like the way they turn out. And I'll post a picture of how they look like powder coated right here. So let's continue on with the quality check. Let's check the driver's side panel, and we're basically going to continue on with the same test that we've done at the black vehicle. The reason why we want to do quality checks on as many vehicles as possible is we want to know the overall trend for the current builds. Are they headed in a good direction, or are they headed in a bad direction? And we got something here. So this gap here is a little bit too big for my liking, and I don't like how I can see inside there. So that's where we have a problem. Gap on the left side is a little bit too big. Let's check the charge port door. Let's continue on to the rear. And from the rear, let's move on to the right side. Most of the Model Ys are coming with problems that are located on the left side. So this unfortunately gets a fail. Now let's move on to our final Model Y. So all right, let's take a look at our final Model Y. Let's take a look at the left side. Let's take a look at the front. And let's take a look at the right side. And I no longer will be posting VIN codes because I've been getting a lot of complaints. Let's continue on. And these are just protective stickers. So let's see if it's flush, and it is flush. So I like what I'm seeing here. It's flush. So these are the rims that are underneath that I was talking about, the powder coat and how you can make them look good if you powder coat that black. Okay, so this panel and this panel is nice and tight, and that's what we want to see. The gap over here is not that bad. This panel is not flush with this panel, so we do have a little bit of an issue over here. So they need to have that fixed. And let's continue on with the right side. So looking over here at the right side, and let's look at this panel over here, how it's a lot better. So the door is not flush. These handles are flush. So I'm gonna have to give this a fail. And Tesla, they have to do better. I'm not gonna be passing any vehicles that don't have a good build. It's just, I've seen this problem too common. Tesla, you need to take a look at your trunk. You have to make sure that the left panel is as same as the right panel. And I will continue to do quality checks until we get this issue fixed. So, all right, that's all I gotta say. So thank you and have a nice day. Would you like to win a Tesla Model 3? All you have to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. And one lucky subscriber will win a Tesla Model 3.